15 years ago at Princeton University in the USA, a large experiment commenced. The Global Consciousness Project involves investigating the phenomenon of thoughts influencing computers.
There's a history of experiments in laboratories to find out whether human consciousness can change sensitive instruments. And the answer to that question was yes. So one of the questions that we began to ask was, what happens if the group is larger? What happens if the group is far away? And by a couple of easy steps, you get to think of the largest group imaginable, and that's the whole of the population of Earth. And in terms of distance, maybe it would be sensible to have these same kinds of detectors all around the world. So we built a network, which now has about 65 random number generators that are placed all over the world. And they run continuously, taking data that we then later analyze if there's a big event, like a great tragedy or a great celebration.
Data are collected for this project second by second, in order to document the influence of our thoughts and consciousness. This has also shown an astounding phenomenon. Coincidentally with all events that have an emotional impact on many people worldwide, like the terrorist attacks of 9/11, the random number generators produce significantly different data. So our thoughts and feelings evidently have an effect on the world.
So this work says that the answer to the question about consciousness being confined to your skull is no, it's not. There is a kind of presence of mind and consciousness in the world. Otherwise, if it weren't so, these devices, which are just an electronic random coin flipper sitting on a table, it would just go on being random.
The idea that our thoughts and feelings have an effect beyond our personal influence is confirmed by quantum philosophy. According to this, every effort of human consciousness could be stored in a field and remain present there, in a way analogous to a computer hard disk. Each decision we make, each thought we entertain, has effects into the future too.
Es gibt inzwischen sehr konkrete Hinweise.
We now have altogether firm indications that our thoughts, our feelings, which we invest within this humanity, influence other people, influence nature, and that this happens beyond this generation. Because there's no time in this field, everything is simultaneously present. So, this hard disk gets ever more substantial and ever more can be retrieved. The more irresponsibly we deal with this principle, the worse will be the result for humanity. This is the outlook that has emerged.
This